a lot of these people, they'll put in just these regular basic species that, are green and they're boxy and they may not even feed anything because they're not native.
Like a boxwood.
Like a boxwood. That's what I've been wanting to say, but I've been moving around. Boxwood. Like you actually,
I have boxwood in front of my house because I have a new construction house and that's what they put in. I'm working on.
You didn't have a choice.
I'm changing the backyard and then I'm going to get to the front yard.
Yeah. And it's like I've learned to not hate these plants, right? They're just out here living. It's just the humans that put them there.
Right. Yeah.
Right. You didn't just pop up and say.
Uneducation. Yeah.
Yeah. And so for me, I guess to answer the main question is how do I get a homeowner's like, hey, why do you want this? Because this is not the average thing. What we're doing is supposed to be the average thing, which is real life, what naturally happens outside before we came in and messed it up. But let's figure out how we can get you to have the aesthetics, the beauty, but also the function.
Mm-hmm.
Can't have too much aesthetics and no function because then, we get new construction, Brad, and then you can't have function and no aesthetics because then you're going to think like, why does my front yard look like a forest? Am I going to get eaten by a coyote, right?
Or are my neighbors going to judge me and think I don't take care of this place?
Yeah. And so that's the thing. And so you have to sort of, it's always custom for me. And just kind of figuring out, just like any good salesperson, it's like, what is this special? What does this mean for you? And so from there, Casey and I show up for a couple of times. We get weird on the design, show up with our, I don't know, landscaping's fun. It's like a painting, colors. It gets really artsy. And we think about, how do we take their needs and paint it with a natural palette? We pitch it to them. And then they say yes. They say, can you fix this? Ultimately, they say yes. We schedule it and we put it in.
Yeah.
And usually we schedule in maintenance as well, which might include, a lot of people think maintenance is every month. We have an install at St. X High School. That was my first big job 2 years ago. And we literally show up. Well, we haven't showed up at all this year because it's been 2 years and the yard maintains itself. But the first in 2020 and 2021, we showed up twice a year for like an hour or two, pulled out some non-desirables, added some new mulch, and then that was it.